Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to look at how you can file KRA, that is Kenya Revenue Authority's returns when you have withholding tax. So basically today I'm just going to focus on an Excel form that you should have already downloaded from the KRA portal. If you don't know how to do that, don't worry, check on my previous videos and you'll be able to see how you can download this form. So after you've downloaded this form, you want to fill in your returns. So here it's readme. So quickly we're going to look at a few things here and there. So this is a macro enabled file. So for you to be able to actually operate it, you must enable the macro. So as you can see here, they say 1, click the file menu, office backup stage, and then select options from the left sidebar. So you'll always see that enable macro. Click on that and then you're good to go. Okay. I think after you've enabled macros, I'm just briefly going through a few areas, and then also you need to click enable to be able to edit the macro. I think once that is done, you can feel free to read this at your own time, but for now maybe you can proceed. So there are some areas also that we need to note, that fields that are marked with gray color is disabled or are disabled, so you don't basically need to fill them up. Okay, right, so let's go on, let's proceed. So again, here we have the errors section. So with the error section, here is where, in case at the end of the day you have some errors, all your errors will be listed here and you can always check and correct them. Move ahead to basic info. So on the basic info, we have personal identity number. So here is where you are going to put your KRA PIN number. Okay, here is where you are going to put your KRA PIN number. They should be 11 digits. Okay, so okay, and then for type of return, it's original. Then return from period, for this case is 2023 January and December 2023. And then for withholding tax, the next question, where do you have any income other than employment income? You have to click yes. Okay, so after you clicked yes, we are going to move on. We don't need to really fill the other parts unless it's really necessary for you. Like, do you have a commercial vehicle? In most cases, most employees do not have this, but if you do, then you go ahead and do the same. So remember the gray parts are disabled, so we are not going to look at them. just going all the way down, and then we're gonna click next. So here, section B, profit loss account. So here is now where you want to fill in your withholding tax. Okay, so there are two options. There is gross turnover, general trading, manufactured goods, gross turnover of professional and consultancy fees. So there are different ways people earn and are charged with withholding tax. So for this case, we'll be focusing on consultancy. Let's say you work in an organization or a company, and on occasions you also have the side hustles. You go and do some consultancy elsewhere and so on. So for this case, let's say you so we're going to click on other, because maybe you don't earn commission and so on, so you just paid for your services. Okay, so we say you are paid 5,600 shillings in that particular period or year. You went for consultation maybe twice or once, and then of course you need to also be mindful of other areas. Let's say you use transport, you use some materials, you can actually go ahead and fill the same in these areas. You paid some rent and so on, and then you had also some things like gifts and so on, bad debts you recovered. All those things, when you have them, you need to note them down and you can fill them. But for this case, you don't have any of this, so I'm just going to go all the way down. Traveling expenses, maybe you traveled to a foreign country or so, all those things you can always note them down, and so on and so on. So for my case, I'm just going to go all the way down since I have none of the above. So I'm just going to go all the way down and click next. So next we want now to go to the balance sheet. For the balance sheet, we must always have a figure, otherwise it won't balance and it will bring an error. So for the balance sheet, we are going to come here. So there are different parts. We have fixed assets, investments, current assets, loans, advances, and so on. We have accounts receivable, cash and bank balance. So we can decide to put anything anywhere, like a shilling, so over these areas. So for this case, let's put it at bank balance. So the bank balance, you'll keep a shilling over there. Okay, keep a shilling, and then go to the other part of liabilities. Current liabilities, provincials, total proprietors capital. So proprietors capital, we can keep a shilling as well. Okay, sorry, we can keep a shilling over there. Then we go to one shilling. So click next. So again, this part we are not interested, since we didn't do any manufacturing or something, so we are not going to do anything over there. Over here as well, you don't need to fill anything. Click next. Now here is pin of employer. and then name of employee. So again, here now you want to fill your normal income. So pin of employer, then you have that pin of name of employee, that, and then gross pay, your gross pay as from your P9 form, you're going to put it there, gross pay, and then allowances 0, 0, then that is it. For again, you put the pin of employer, name of employer, taxable salary. Again, this is found on your P9 form. Tax payable on taxable salary, check on your P9 form. Amount of tax deducted payee, you also check on your P9 form. And once the figures are correct, you're good to go. You're going to click next, and then click next over here. Next, since there's no much concern for us over here, so you click next. Summary for the previous years, not interested, click next. Click next, and then over here we have the tax computation. So over here you'll put your defined pension contribution as per your P9 form. Remember, if you not filled normal returns with P9 form returns, you can always check my previous videos and you'll be able to know how you can do this. But today our main focus was on withholding tax. So personal relief, in most cases it will always be 28,800. So sometimes you'll find a little difference of maybe 1 shilling more, 50 shillings more or less. The less, you always have to maintain 28,800. For some reasons, maybe there could be some errors in the systems used to generate your P9 form. But in case it is too way low, then you can always keep it. We go ahead. Withholding tax, you must declare it. For this case, our withholding tax is 560. So we are going to maintain that. So this withholding tax, you can always find it from your withholding certificate, which should be provided by your employer. If not, then you can always check within your KRA portal. And in the next video, I'll show you how to do that. So now we are done. So click validate once you're done, and let's see. This could take a few, maybe 1 minute or less or more. Let's give it time and see. Alright, so they say sheets are ready to be uploaded. Do you want to generate upload file? So this will happen if you don't have any errors in your file. So when you click yes, then a file will be generated for you to upload. So as you can see, this is the path. User documents. So when you this one. So when you go to this upload it on your KRA portal, and you'll be good to go. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you've not done so. Hit the like button, turn on notification. I'll see you in the next video.